So obviously G4 is, at least the perception is G4 is kind of in a death spiral. I don't know if that's true. They, you know, the president's gone. They got rid of a bunch of people yesterday. They got rid of Frosk, who you all know if you watch G4. I don't know what the moving forward plan is. Maybe they have a great plan to turn the ship around, but you know what? I'm going to help them out because I got it figured out. I got it all figured out. I was coming back from Universal Halloween Horror Nights, and here you go. These are the 4 ways that G4 can stop the bleeding, keep themselves alive. The 4 ways G4 can actually become a big success. Here we go. Number one. First off, get off the fucking TV show. Nobody needs to be on TV anymore. It's 2022. Get over your fucking egos. You don't need a big fucking set. You don't need the big fucking expensive cameras. You need to be 24/7. Park yourself on YouTube. Park yourself on Twitch. Any other streaming service you want. 24/7. It's like a radio station. You'll be using Twitch as a platform and YouTube as a platform. But anytime you go to G4TV, there is live content. 3 a.m. California time, there's live content. Just like MTV used to be back in the day. Okay, it needs to basically be a video version of radio in terms of what it is. You know, every time you turn it on, it's going to be there. That's number one. Number two, it needs to all be game centric. All of it, video game centric. You do board games too, but it primarily video game centric. Not tech, not crazy stunts. And no, I know that's fun. I know you think that makes good television or good entertainment, but let me show you right now. I was looking at G4. I watch it peripherally. It's on in the background a lot. And then, you know, every now and then I'll sit and pay attention to it. This shit. Now, again, these are good things, right? This is their, I forget what they call this show. Is it Name Your Price? I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's a game show. The cast is funny. They're appealing. But it's not about video games. It's almost like, it's not as bad as when the old G4 started airing Cops, but it's like, what does this have to do with anything, right? If you go over and look at what they're airing earlier today on Attack of the Show, they're playing pickleball. It's like, dude, unless, that's okay if you want to build a whole channel around a cast like SNL and you think that's your silver bullet and G4 is just kind of a little entryway in to get people to even pay attention in the first place. But your master plan is you think these actors and comedians and whatnot are so great that that's really what you want to have us, associate with your channel. That's great then. I don't think it's working, but that's great. And again, this is not a knock against the people. This was a funny show, but I don't come to G4 to watch funny shows. I want news and insight and, funny stuff maybe, but about video games. So I would get rid of all these fucking stupid fucking shows. The best show that I like on G4 is this one. This was on today. This is just, I think it's called Full Screen Attack. And it's just this lady. What is her name? Vanessa Guerrero, and she brings some guests on and they do a podcast. And today they were talking, it was more movie centric, which I'd tailor it to be more game centric, but it's like, be game centric. Get rid of your stupid stunts, get rid of your television studio. Nobody needs it. No one's impressed. You can't compete with that, right? You don't need to compete with that. You need to compete with YouTube and Twitch and perhaps then you'd be off to the fucking races. Okay. So 24/7, what do I mean by that? What I mean is program like MTV used to program. So if you're up at 2 a.m. in California, you're not going to be getting the main VJs or whatever they were called. They were called VJs back then, but you would be getting, okay, there's, you'd be trying out new hosts. You'd be doing things like running a show like really weird fucking trailers from the indie scene. And you can find these all over the internet, right? You'd be running things that are a little bit more, stoner and insomniac based stuff. And then when you get into the day, you've got your news stuff, your top 10s, developer interviews. You guys could do like, pop-up. Remember pop-up video on VH1? If you don't, it's basically a let's play of a video game. But every 5 seconds, there's a cool factoid popping up. So it's not just watching a let's play. It's a let's play that's been really well researched and really well, planned to be engaging to watch Maybe not the whole 6-hour game, of course, but edited down. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think making it more interactive. I know there's a little bit of interactivity, but even that game show, the fact that this show, which is not really a game show, but the fact that this is a game show, is not about video games, and the audience is not heavily involved. Their game show should be video game centric, and it should have prizes like, give away betas, give away full games, give away hardware, whatever. But it should be with people in the audience. So, it should be like, what was it, 1 versus 100 or whatever the Microsoft thing was. Even if they're just like, we're going to pick 10 random people to play trivia and everybody who gets it wrong, it's like Battle Royale drops out. That is going to be a lot more engaging for people, and it's going to be more unique, and it's going to be more around the brand of G4, right? There's so many ways you could, even the awards, you could do the awards that are real-time audience voted, people calling in and debating with the host and things. I mean, there's so much online shit that with your reach and your money compared to most streamers you could do, that it seems ridiculous that you're doing this kind of, SCTV, SNL, Mad TV sketch comedy. Who is this for? I don't fucking know. So I would go more very heavily in the online interaction with your audience in real time. I would also bring Frosk back. I don't understand this. You guys had lightning in a bottle with her. The idea that you got rid of her, and I don't know why you got rid of her. It may have been that terribly off-key I survived thing that she tweeted after everybody else got fired. But assuming she wasn't a pain in the ass to work with, and that was just sort of one transgression of her just being totally tasteless, why would you get rid of your lightning rod? You should build a show around this woman. Build a show where she's on the fucking thing, and then maybe it's like back in the day on Fox with Hannity and Combs. So you bring somebody, seriously, go get the quartering and put him on a stage or on a camera with Frosk and have them debate video game and geek-centric shit every fucking afternoon at 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and then take audience questions. Come the fuck on. The world would watch that fucking show. Instead, you get rid of her. Come on, man. What are you doing? So, to recap, my friends, online 24/7. It needs to be all streaming. Get out of the TV. Fuck TV. TV's dead. It's like getting a fucking wagon and a horse to go across the country at this point. Why the fuck are you on television? Online 24/7. Game-centric. Not game everything. It's all about, why would I watch this show if it's not about the games? I don't want to watch this fucking comedy shit. I don't want to watch some people playing pickleball. The fuck is this? The fuck are you? What is wrong? It's almost like you skipped over the entire period from Tech TV and the couple years G4 was good, and you went right to shit. We can't compete. Let's become Spike. Why are you doing this, you morons? This is your key. These kind of shows that are well-researched, well-hosted. Some can be irreverent and funny. Some can be serious. Some can be confrontational. Some can be just pure news. Don't be a fucking moron. Don't let Kevin Pereira leave. Kevin Pereira is I can't say his last name. He's got a terrible last name. He should fix that. But that guy is one good opportunity away from blowing up. I don't know if you ever watched any of his YouTube stuff, even after he left his own company channel and he was just doing his kind of radio show thing with that one guy in the booth. Even though I didn't like the content they covered because it was just kind of internet crap, he's really fucking good. Put him on this. Why is he leaving in October? I don't understand you people. If you're watching this and you want to compete with G4 and you got a lot of money, not even a lot of money, but comparatively speaking, fucking do this. Go do this. This would blow up. 24/7 online, game-centric, highly interactive with your audience, and build shows that have strong conceptual brands. Attack of the Show, I get it because it's a legacy brand. I don't even know what that is anymore. I don't know what the fuck X-Play is anymore. All right, make it very clear. I think names are boring, but it's like the Vanessa Guerrero show. That's boring, but at least you're like, oh yeah, Vanessa's on from 3 o'clock to 5. She always talks about this. Okay, from 5 to 7 or 5 to 6, it's their top 10 rundown, and then 7 o'clock to 9, it's the quartering versus Frosk and call-in shows about all the sort of red versus blue state geek battles. Come on, you guys. You know this would work. Be well. I'm going to go watch Top Gun. See you soon. Bye.